Tammy saves the day.
Yeah!
Seraphine.
Tammy, stop fucking asses and come help.
Alright.
I would love if Tammy's still talking as he's
I
completely
mean-
invisible, just talking spin around. Pokey, pokey.
Yeah, she's just picking butts.
No, she might be
Oh.
nice in a minute.
Now you're looking through a window.
Scarlet
like-
Willow is raiding the channel with 2 viewers. Hello, Scarlet.
Hello.
Aldo.
Thank you for the host.
Aldo.
3 viewers are coming in now, apparently.
Yay.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, newcomers.
You're most welcome here.
Etc.
The spoon has guided us to tell us that you are welcome. May the spoon give you power.
Winnie the Pooh saying.
Okay.
Hey, Scarlet Willow.
If I use my combat inspiration, and based on where I'm at right now, who would I be able to use it on?
You can use combat inspiration on Torin or actually, I think you just need to. They just need to be able to hear you, so you can use it on pretty much anybody.
If you shout loud enough.
Just use my combat inspiration then. Do good, guys.
Do good.
So you have to
beat
pick.
your opponent soundly.
You have to pick one person in particular that you are inspiring.
Do good,
Oh,
guys,
okay.
especially.
Philippe, do Philippe. He was so desperate to be inspired.
He's so dead, also.
Yeah, I'll do Philippe since he's like near death and
Yeah.
Yep.
pretty inspired.
Philippe, you hear the words of Seraphine shouting, "Do good," and you
And
find
now I'm
inspiration.
raging even more.
You find inspiration deep down inside.
That you should do good.
And now it's my turn
Maybe
to
I
do
will
good.
do good.
And it is now your turn to do good.
That is a good strategy
To
here.
use the halberd. 16.
Wouldn't you have advantage now?
No.
No. Actually, I do advantage to anyone else.
Oh.
So the combat
Now, time to do good. 7.
the combat inspiration allows you to roll on an attack dice. So you could roll
A bit more damage.
not on the damage,
Oh, on the attack itself.
on the attack itself, or you can use the bardic inspiration dice as a penalty to my attack against you.
I picked the second one. I mean, my attack passed as it is, so I give a penalty to the boss.
Okay.
So is he near death yet?
He is nearing death.
Yay!
God,
He's coming to it.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
However, because he is nearing death, he sees it coming and swings wildly at you.
Wow.
Wait. So what does the penalty do?
Wow.
Roll a d6.
So what does the penalty do in all this?
Roll a d6.
Hmm. Five.
So you can take 5 away from either of those attacks. Pick one.
Oh. So I'll pick the second one so that I can handle it, and so only the first one goes through.
So you take 16 points of damage, halved to 8 because you're raging.
And I'm still standing.
Wow, wow, we were.
Damn, this guy's so flip.
I think you need to retreat.
Never!
Who said
It's ending now! Besides, I also got rare guns that can come to the rescue.
You can't retreat yet. If he does that, you get hit.
Theodas.
Yeah, I can do the reagent tactics.
All right.
Archer duel! Archer
I
duel!
believe in you.
It's. I'm going to use an ice knife then,
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you had one.
Why don't you use the bow?
because of reasons you do know.
He's a sturdy
Because
spec.
it's cursed. It's cursed, okay?
Theodas closes his hand, and a shard of ice forms, and he flings it and misses the goblin with it.
And you see a very depressed Theodas.
And just this
Roman just pats his shoulders, like
just this
reassuringly.
rock behind the goblin suddenly freezes. Solid.
At least we got ice if we need a drink.
Just like Theodas' heart.
If that hit, it would have been impressive. Well done.
I give you a test, Torin, for that.
That's why I'm not the bard.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
So, Romad.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
One shot.
Amy.
Damn it, one shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, no,
the hell
that's
just-
it's fine.
God damn it.
Oh.
Everything's okay.
Stop bucking butts.
Romad.
I'm gonna
Mm.
fault this.
She seemed fascinated by goblins' butts.
I suspect Theodas nearly killed Tammy. Well,
Oh no, Theodas!
I can't see shit.
Then where are you throwing to?
Oh wait, I'm reading more of the thing. Where is me goblin?
oh,
Are you
Oh,
looking at the
God.
heart site? Are you checking out heart site? No, that's PC charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
He can counter attack? What
So
did
the
he-
knife sticks in the ground near the goblin and just explodes.
What?
I did it. I did a thing.
And regardless of what the 2d6 damage rolled would have been, they are enough to deal the 1 point of damage that goblin had left.
What? Was he hitten?
And luckily Tammy
Was he hit?
He wasn't hit, but the ice blade, regardless of hitting or missing, the shard explodes and deals cold damage to everything within 5 feet of your intended target,
And
unless
the
they
goblin
make a dexterity saving throw, which Tammy
Okay.
made, so she doesn't take any damage.
Oh!
But the goblin
So the-
failed to make, and so takes the
And-
damage from the exploding shard of ice.
And he had 1 HP to begin with.
Oh no, he'd been worn down to 1 HP by the various things you guys had actually done to him over the course of the fight.
We did?
Most,
Notice that.
Okay.
most
He just-
notably, Seraphine's use of dissonant whispers.
Oh, right.
I guess he just received a shot in the eye and died.
Pretty
Something
much.
like that.
That's actually pretty impressive, guys. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, lucky we had a good dexterity this one because if it was the opposite, like the goblin dodge, but Tammy just take full damage.
Yeah.
This would have been the end
Romad.
of
You forgot
Theodas and
about Romad.
Romad's fanfictions.
Who wants a fairy ice in their drink?
You see Theodas doing like a victory tap dance.
Mhm.
Nah, he's like, nice one.
Oh,
Can't do
it's
much,
Ryder's
like,
turn.
the angle he's
It is
in.
Riordan's
Romad.
turn.
Roma
Nice.
hasn't had her turn yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
didn't have a
Romad.
turn though.
It's
I'm
Romad's
just,
turn.
Come on, it's for the taking.
you know what? I'm actually not gonna. I'm just not gonna do anything because since Philip is there, and if I were to do any kind of range damage, I'm worried that if he dodges, it's gonna hit Philip. So I'm like,
Not from your
get out the
angle.
way.
Mhm.
Not in the angle I'm in. So I'm like,
No,
Philip,
you're-
get out the way.
You're fine to hit him and not hit.
yeah, literally, if you were to do
Philip.
anything in a line, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, we just could go past him.
Okay.
True, Theodas.
Shooter! Shooter!
Boink.
Theodas was doing
That is a
tap
hit.
dance when he got thrown to the boss. Ooh.
2 going to 9.
Yes.
High five, Romad!
High five, Theodas.
He high fives me, and I finish in the water because that's an orc.
It's like you just get like bombarded by a smack.
So, Riordan, we are talking about healing me before.
Sorry.
I
All right.
immediately go looking for my axe very hurriedly.
Yeah.
Tammy!
Can we take a rest?
What
here
were
so
you
that I
doing,
can
Tammy?
get my
You were
feet
coming
up?
to help and then you disappear. Were you drinking again?
I was helping.
Hmm.
He
Where is it?
Tammy
Rest
comes
is-
over and high fives Theodos.
Pink.
Good move with the ice.
You get a little finger.
Thanks. You weren't in the vicinity of the ice, were
I'm
you?
glad
Oh,
you're
I moved
okay,
out of the way.
Tammy.
Good.
I'm glad you're okay, Tammy.
Oh, by the way, do I get more XP when I'm more wounded at the end of a fight?
No.
Ah,
Do I get more XP for managing to actually make a bear fit through a window?
Yeah,
No.
give him the
you get an
extra
extra
hard,
point
give him
in
the
window
The Winnie the
passing.
Pooh trophy.
You get the
The achievement we did it through.
You get the achievement stuck in.
Yeah, I'm starting to eat some food because I'm a bit tired. Right.
Where is the porcupine guy?
Out of my arm right now.
Can we take a rest here before we carry on? So we can
Yes,
get.
please.
You know what I'm gonna
Please.
All right, Seraphin.
do? Bye.
As I go past the leaf, I'm
Bye-bye.
going to like clap him on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on him.
I'm just swimming in, having a nice little.
Quill points out that the Well of Wishes must be just round the corner.
Oh,
I
Right.
see it.
Shall we take a rest
okay.
before we go there, just in case there's some more goblins ahead?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking die if I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So we take a rest.
AQ, join the party. Don't stay fishing over there.
Can I try cooking?
You can try cooking.
You might
That's
need a fire for that.
survival
I'm
check.
just staying in the bar.
Comes
I'm
over
just staying
with
in
How
the
much
bar.
might be-
I guess that would be this. 7. Yeah, I'm not in that much good. Raw fruits for everyone. That's cooking. Shut up.
No,
How's my beer coming along?
I'm assuming I find my hand axe again because I mean,
Yes, you do. You find your hand
Yeah.
axe.
I just used Reedcraft to create a small campfire.
A small
So, yeah.
campfire. Well, I mean, you put down the wood
good enough.
and a small
Yeah, I
campfire.
put
is-
down the wood.
I ate some fruit, some raw meat, and then I get to sleep.
Oh, Romad is swimming.
I'm just having
While we
a
take-
nice bath.
Are you taking a short rest or a long rest?
I think I
I'm
need
not-
a long rest after this one.
Yeah, same here.
So
I'm
long
still
rest.
I
bleeding
think
from
I'll
my
pass a
shoulders.
long rest and
So that's an 8 hours of sleep.
we
Yes,
set up
please.
camp.
Yeah.
I take 12 hours,
Then
man.
would it be an idea to set up camp in the hut because then we're at least
So, how many HP do I get back?
If you take a long rest, you get
We
back
take
up to
full.
full.
Yay!
All right. So shall we?
Thorin,
I agree.
Thorin's
We
not-
take the rest in the hut.
I think that's not a good idea.
Okay.
Oh,
and regain my
I'm
spells.
back to health. Let's kill some more warg. Oh, by the way, can we harvest the warg meat?
It's tasty. It's very tasty, I can tell.
You can
Yay.
take warg meat.
Yay! So I take that's. I guess that's a
I
survival.
shall make new arrows as I stand watch for the first.
Ooh,
And
nice.
Liz is just by himself over in the
Uh,
little area.
Yeah, I'm harvesting warg. So what do I get?
You can have
4 tons. 4 tons of warg meat, which is surprising because both wargs only came to less.
I did a number on him.
one
One
portion
piece
of
of meat.
warg meat.
Okay. Do I get the pelt too?
Roll me a survival check.
I want a warg.
Oh, another one.
Another one strictly for the warg meat harvest. Warg pelt harvest.
Okay. 13.
It's a bit rough around the edges, but you do manage to get the warg pelts.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect them.
I've got another one if you want at the other side of the pond.
I mean a collection of pelts, different pelts. Many pets.
Can I ask, John, how is my beer coming along?
It is brewing well.
Wonderful.
Make
It's
a
brew during the battle.
make a brewer's tools check.
Brewer's supplies check.
Oh.
It's
Still
ready
got
to
a bunch.
go.
Oh, brilliant.
It's time to feast.
So what do I get from that then?
You get wait for it to actually roll the dice. 1 pint.
Oh, what?
It
Can you roll
rolled.
it again?
It rolled poorly, unfortunately.
Twice in a row.
You spilled quite a bit.
I mean,
fair enough.
you were in the battle, so that makes sense.
So yeah, so I get 1 pint of beer.
What do I need to roll to make some new arrows?
I can't remember what I've made you roll before for
That's a
that.
survival check, isn't it?
Yeah, survival.
Survival.
All the survival checks. 14.
I'm gonna help out.
check.
Right,
How
help
many
out,
arrows?
Let me sell them for you.
Oh, and since I took a
So
long
you make
rest, I'm
5
ready to go.
arrows. And Romad, you managed to help out by making a further 2.
Can I start brewing another beer?
41. Thank you, Romit.
That's alright.
You can, yes.
Okay, so
And
brewer's
then we
supplies
can
again,
go
isn't
to the wishing well. Oh wait, Riordan, you can wish for beer.
it? So I just hit the brewer's supplies again, don't I?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that's you get some nice supplies in this one. You think this is going to be a good batch?
You need a
Beautiful.
natural 20 on board. Natural 20.
Win. Natural 20.
And the following morning,
Seraphine, I think you got your HP back too.
yeah, everybody has full HP.
Seraphine's bar is not full.
Seraphine, did you stumble your toe against the bed?
It was a chilly night because all the windows are now smashed.
Wonder who's that fault
Well, I
is
mean,
that?
yeah, this window's smashed from Seraphine, and then this window's smashed from Torin, and this window's smashed
That window
from
smashed from bear
attack.
bear
It's kind of
Was
got
it
a
the
bear
goblin?
butt shape in it.
That is
Wasn't-
not
wasn't
doing.
it the goblin
that was
that
from the
shot
fairy
this
door.
one?
So like, this side is like the toastiest side. It's like not really because of their strike window.
Quill.
Right, anyway, is there anything to be seen inside this?
No, it's an empty hut.
Ah, that's a shame.
Anything
Yes.
that may have been useful in there has been picked clean by the goblins who have set up
Ah.
camp nearby.
Let's
Right,
go
so-
to the well.
Let's go to the well. Or to the
Uh,
circular building, I'm guessing.
Quill comes over and says, "I found it!"
Yay!
as he wakes you up.
Let's go.
It's down this way.
Wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Going there now.
What?
And you can
Really?
see
Well-
what was previously a overgrown pathway.
Well, hang on a
Um,
second. What's that circular building then?
Ignore
It's
that,
a-
it came with the map.
It's a circular building.
Mhm.
God
Ignore
damn
it.
it.
Do not pay attention to the
It
map.
has stairs which go downstairs.
And apparently Iku hasn't
Amy.
woken up because she's still
Amy, come.
Iku's decided she's going to live here from now on.
Bless her. Woohoo!
Amy, follow us.
It's a bless. Ah!
Can't see anything.
I know, I put you back on the blank map for the moment.
No!
No.
How dare you!
No,
We went into limbo.
We're into limbo.
You enter there's an area of trees that were so fully overgrown that it took Quill a long time to cut through it. And he spent most of the night here cutting into this and has managed to open up enough of an entranceway that you can get inside. But he points out that the plants themselves are regrowing over the gap, and he's had to keep cutting them down as fast as they grow back to keep this hole here. And even in the few minutes that he's come over to find you guys, they've started to grow back across the gap.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
The well itself is a large stone bowl 10 feet in diameter suspended over a massive pit. Thick vines from the nearby trees loop around the well and keep it held aloft, although it still hangs a fair way below ground level. A few particularly thick roots serve as walkways large enough for a medium-sized creature to walk out and reach the stone bowl that rests at the center.
So how does it work?
It's a big bowl of water.
No, I mean the water.
Yeah. So
What do we
drink
do?
from the water? Do you throw something in?
I think we just get in it. If it's a healing water, so if we get in it, I think it will heal us.
And then we make a
I'm
wish.
going in.
Okay.
I have a question,
I'm going
Quill.
in.
Yes, Seraphim?
Does someone need to be present themselves for it to work? To take some of the water and bring
Can
it to someone.
I don't know if the water will keep working if it is removed from the...
Can we take a look around to see
Ooh.
whether there's anything giving a hint to how it works?
Sure.
There is... Along the interior of the bowl are ancient runes that occasionally flare up. Make a history check.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Religion.
Yeah,
Within
that's the one.
religion.
Religion!
Religion.
Is this a religion?
Is a religion?
It's the religion
So
of the
looking at
fold.
above myself, is
This religion related to the religion of the spoon?
And John?
Strangely, you see images of spoons all over this book.
Ah!
So, Maddie, you don't really notice anything. Everybody else who rolled a history check, unfortunately, for some reason, Maddie, being trained in history, doesn't notice, but the runes are written in an ancient language that seems similar in nature to Celestial. But every time you try to read it, can anyone here read Celestial?
That was my
No.
question.
I
No.
know Celestial.
I can read Abyssal. That's kind of the opposite.
Celestial.
No.
Okay, so when it's pointed out to Seraphine,
Saying, hey, Seraphine, can you see this? I pointed out.
you try to read it, but it doesn't make any sense, and it's like it just slips, like the meaning slips away from you.
Behold the glorious spoon.
I knew it. I knew it.
You just see, like,
Quill dives into the water.
and then I follow after.
It's a
I
Japanese
follow
frog.
after.
He's a
Okay.
bold one, this one.
How does it
Yeah.
look? What happens to him?
He starts burning horribly.
So does Nomad.
Maybe I'll join him then.
Come in, jump in, guys. What's fun? You have noticed.
Do they seem okay, John?
They seem fine.
In which case, I
Well-
get in as well.
Um,
I get in.
It's not wearing
I think-
anything.
And
John?
knowing that, I just close my eyes and say, "Okay."
John?
Yes.
there is no Druidic writing anywhere, I
No.
guess. Okay.
Getting in.
I'm fine.
Come in, jump. What's fine?
What I mean it. I'm gonna make a wish.
How does the water feel now we're in it?
Nice and warm.
Did you fart in the water?
Someone peed in the water.
I'm just looking at.
You notice as everybody who gets in the water, little beads of light move back and forth across their bodies.
Ooh, tingles.
How do they feel? Or do we feel them at all?
It tingles.
It tingles.
Oh,
I think I regret the decision of going naked in the body.
Is it,
Yes.
is it like I'm not currently in the water, so am I noticing anything like I don't know, any like scars disappearing from them or
Yes.
fucking, yeah.
My scars are going?
All of your scars are disappearing.
Even the ones that's like ages back.
Yep.
I'm literally a blank canvas now.
You're ready for new adventures.
Holy shit. Guys, my scars, they're gone.
Oh.
And as if like that, Theodos just disappears. As Scar is gone.
See, that was just a figment of your imagination.
Thorin like looks at the water and all this happening, kind of like feels his chest, but then turns and goes away from the water, just like keeping watch.
I was kind of proud of my scars.
I stay out of the well. I don't go into the well.
Stay out
Who's
as
in the
well.
wall with me? Who's in the wall with me?
I think at the moment it's you, Quill, and Riordan.
And Philip Fontaine.
Is Quill
Yep.
doing anything other than just bathing in the water?
He's just kind of swimming around.
Has his wings regrowing?
There are beads of light going across his wings.
And he has wings now.
They're going across like the stumps, and they are slowly spreading back out. But
Oh wow.
from the looks of it, it's going to take some time.
That's fine. We can chill here
I-
all day.
I think I might go out now because I think I didn't expect this, to be honest with you. No, I can't erase all of the scars of my picture of Romad now, guys. I don't want this. I just want a really cool light. I didn't expect that.
All of your scars have gone. Any injury that you had is gone. That slight
Even the
tweak
ones-
in your knee is gone.
By the way, does it seem like this water seems drinkable?
Yes.
In which case, I drink some of the water.
It tastes amazing. If you had
It's
hit
like
points lost,
Kool-Aid.
you would heal them now.
Ah, I
I'm
didn't,
dr-
but still. Ah,
Try to
I'm
give
gonna
some
get
to
out.
see the taste.
You get
gonna-
out. You are now stark naked on a vine.
Mm.
I feel a bit better now, so
it's what you've always
Hey.
wanted.
I did that. She's trying to get in here.
No, I'm alright.
As Romad gets out, the vines like shake back and forth a little bit.
Oh, why that?
Just because
So
you're
just
moving.
Well, okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else there.
The vine snapped, you plummet through it.
No, the vines start to like twirl. They're like.
The
Quill, how are
vines
you
just
doing?
hate nudity, so
Yeah. So,
It's like-
Quill, how are you feeling?
The vines are really, really prudish.
I just walk up to Theodas.
I return to the bowl and ask Quill, how is it? How are you feeling?
I know, I've just tried to answer that about 3 times.
I'm sorry. You were ignored. I, however.
Yeah, I'm used to it. People just think I'm crazy. Maybe they're right.
Quill's
I-
just
I pat Riordan on the head.
Careful now, he might drag you into the water.
Quill's just swimming around.
Is there any other? Can I do like a detect magic to see if there's anything else around it?
I'm going to dunk underneath the water.
I don't think I've
for a
got
bit.
detect magic actually.
I mean,
I
guess
tell a
the
lie,
well is
I don't-
magic.
I don't have detect magic. I'm sorry. Ignore what I said.
I do, but I'm not going to use it because I don't see a point.
It is definitely magic.
You don't need detect magic to know it's magic.
Was it a good magic? Is it a bad magic? Is it like, oh hell yeah, this is magic?
This is great magic. The best magic.
I
in the world.
resurfaced from the water.
Don,
Oh,
Yes.
Don,
yeah.
is my tongue still blue?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Although, if you were circumcised previously, you aren't anymore.
Thank God I wasn't.
Well, shit.
That's fine. I didn't.
For some religion, this would be rather a problem.
It takes about 2 hours.
So I'm just like trolling, making sure, like, keeping guard, basically.
I do kind of the same.
Same as well.
I'm
I
already
just relax in the
ready.
water with Quill.
I spend some time in the water.
I'm already dressed up, so.
I was going to check, Romad, have you gotten dressed yet, or are you just parading it around?
No, he's a
Romance
full-on.
strutting around, letting it all hang out.
Yeah, he's a nudist.
That is a nudist.
Hey, look at this fresh new body I've got.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
we've
do
seen it.
that. He's not even bothered about
Hey,
the stats.
Theodas, do you want to help me get some new scars?
No.
That's really wrong. And then there's me.
Okay, would the two of you who are doing guard duty,
Mm-hmm.
And guard as well.
everybody who's doing guard duty, please roll me perception checks.
Oh.
Can I just keep an eye out whilst I'm still in the bowl?
Theodas
No.
and
Useful.
Torin.
Yes, my darling. What does your elf eyes?
Theodas, your elf eyes see great into the future. Into the
future.
distance.
Future. Oh boy,
I
what do
see
you say?
soon we're going
I
to
see
have
where
We're
I
seeing
am.
Spider Bears next week.
Next week we're gonna see Romad and Theodas get it on.
I wouldn't be actually advertising it.
Let's get it on.
About 2 hours after getting in,
Mhm.
Quill zips up into the air,
Yay.
his wings
So happy for
fluttering,
you.
and he zips around to everybody and just hugs everybody.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
And then he zips up, straight up into the sky. 100
And
feet
he's-
straight up, above the top of the trees, and you can just hear him cheering. And then an arrow flies past,
No!
and he
Oh.
zips back down again. Goblins! A lot of them! We have to get out of here!
Oh,
I get out of the bowl.
You're stalkers.
Get
No,
dressed,
I-
guys,
I
we're
had a
going.
I hear goblins.
He's just damp.
Shield up,
Okay.
shield up, hammer, everything. Fucking.
okay,
Hey,
that's
Dressed and
nice.
clothed.
Short bow, even if I don't believe in it.
don't take a lot
Theodas
of
and
shapes up.
Torin, you can now see easily a horde of 24 goblins is coming.
Oh, damn.
Hmm.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow at them. They use the short bow at us. I'm gonna shoot the short bow at them.
Do
I'm not
good.
going. I'm not going to.
When you say that they're coming, do we have any time that we might be able to sneak out or try to sneak?
They do still have to make it through the ring of plants that surrounds the well, which now that while Quill wasn't maintaining his gap in it, it has closed up.
Can we try and cut a gap in the other side?
We need time for that.
We would need time, but they're still going to need time to get through the other side.
Yep. Then
If we
do it,
can-
and I'm going to shoot them while you do it. So that.
So yeah, well,
will
you
give
try and
more time.
protect us from one angle. We'll try and cut us and exit the other side.
All right, let's do this.
Yep.
Anyone who's got anything that can shoot me.
The only thing is that I don't really have cutting implements unless I have a knife in my explosion.
I can lend you an hand axe and help you with another one.
I have my
A
hand
knife?
axe. That's all I have. That's
Yeah,
I've got a hand
I
axe
can.
as well.
So I lend
Wait,
And
who
a
I-
is-
dagger.
I lend a hand axe to Riordan to help cutting.
Oh no, if
Okay.
I can give this to someone else.
Got two of those.
Nah,
I mean,
never mind.
I could attempt my breath weapon on the plants, but I don't really want to waste that.
Hmm.
Fuck, there's a warg.
Wouldn't you actually destroy the plants as well? If you use
Oh,
your
there's
breath
3.
weapon, for
there's 4.
fuck's sake.
So
So even then, it's
random.
like that's also like my main ranged capability, my only real ranged capability. So.
So you hear me? You hear me like being, guys, you need to get this working really fast.
I beeline. I make sure everyone's like close by because I don't want anyone being like left behind. And I start just hacking away at this fucking shrubbery.
I guess I'm somewhere there now.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's
We'll
so
be over-
many items
we'll be over
which
this
can
side
be
somewhere. Just
right now.
hacking away at the back here, trying to make a gap over here.
I am shook right now.
You're shook.
I'm
Like shook.
shook right now. Ah, there's the other desk. Hi, the other desk. Hi, Torin. Oh, hi, Ronan.
So I'm over there.
Feel free to move yourselves.
I'm out.
I'm well here.
Right, we're over here.
There's 2 Tammys.
I'm aware.
Oh god.
They replicate.
I wish that's how one of our powers. That'd be cool. I'm with you, Des.
You should get with the others and try and make a hole.
Yeah, but you need all the help you can get.
Oh, thanks.
Tammy, you go with them. Okay. Oh, there's the other quilt. I see. I'm sorry,
Okay,
Tammy, the
initiative.
icon.
Initiative time.
We're missing some. Where's our guide who does nothing but fish?
Oh
There's
god.
Iku.
No, that's a
But
hit
you
dice.
forget about
Yeah,
Iku.
there's Iku. Echo.
Echo, deal with them for us.
Sounds like this dragon thing you got earlier. You know what I'm gonna do when I wake up in the morning? Shop and buy loads of sweet.
Hasn't Quell got a short bow or something?
I'm trying to see if there's like anything I can do to like try and slow them down, but I don't think I have anything like that yet.
I'm looking at my spells right now.
I'm looking at mine. Can I do this on something else?
That is a lot of goblins and more.
That is a lot of goblins.
John,
Yes.
can I use the armor on Agathis on someone else?
No, I think it's a personal spell.
Self thing.
God fucking damn it.
If I use the fog cloud, would that actually block the view
Yep.
here? All the way here? That could be something. Alright, if they get through, I'm going to use the fog cloud.
Yeah, Armor
I
Regathis is just you.
I think of I want to use this spell
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, to like basically give us more time, because that's like basically a way to create an illusion, right?
No.
It's very minor magical things like creating like a piece of chalk or making things dirty or clean. Look, which is the point. You
Well,
can
maybe
block
they're
that,
germaphobes.
and that's killing yourself.
I want to do like
Seraphim?
a 10 fire to just basically just scare them away, but I think that's gonna work.
Seraphim, maybe you could use your Bard Inspiration on me so I could actually shoot with advantage.
Good point.
Yeah, I can use that on you.
Philippe,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay.
I've not rolled initiative yet.
I think I have, but I don't think it thingied it.
So I'm still on the cutting side.
Oh no,
with,
wait, it is
Yeah, then.
Torrens go
Torrens.
first.
Okay.
I'm hacking away at this fucking wall
Roll an attack.
with my hand axe because I have to. 20.
Who wants my hand axe, by the way?
That's
I
a
hit
hit.
the wall.
You do indeed hit the wall.
It does 11 slashing damage to the wall.
Does anyone want my hand axe, by the way?
By the way, John, would it make a difference if I used an axe, or would unarmed combat still be able to cut through?
It's not going to cut through, but you can break through with it.
I can break through with it. Okay, I won't use the hand axe because that actually reduces the amount which I hit by.
Yeah, he's not proficient in it.
Yeah.
Eku will come over and
Do things, please.
Heals the plants.
You're working with the enemy or what?
punches at the wall and makes a little bit of a mark on it.
Yeah.
Philippe.
Headbutt it. So I use my hand axe as well.
Oh, I thought I'd be next. I don't think I've got to do it again, don't I?
So I guess I got my hand axe back.
Where's Tammy, though? Why is it only doing Tammy?
19.
No, Romad is 7.
8.
No, it says Tammy on the turn order.
It does. You have Tammy selected.
Tammy's down at 21.
I'm still...
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I've just
screen
been pressing the
is
roadmap
97.
one.
Either way, as long as you see the turnover, John, as well.
I see it as you'll go and...
Yeah, I got like me, Seraphine, Eku, Theodas, Riordan, but then I've just got Tammy at the bottom, and I've not got anyone else.
I've got a Romad at 7.
Huh.
Don't matter. So
For
if you
me.
can see it, that's the
I
main thing.
can,
Oh, yeah,
I can
exactly.
see it. Don't worry about it. So Philippe waves the halberd around and starts cutting through the plants. Seraphine.
So since there's a lot of people helping cut through the plants, I'm gonna move as close as I can to Thetis and Romad and kind of just like, how far can I move?
Oh, I suppose what I should also try and do is...
God damn it, we're far.
I was about to say, did you say there was a sort of a pit here as well?
God damn it, we're far.
Hmm.
Oh, god damn it, we're very far. Hey, I'm in the middle of something.
What the? Ooh.
I like some short pillars.
These are
That's
vines that...
That's
Wow.
a lot of them.
Indeed.
Yes, there are.
Who's got an explosion spell or something?
I regret not having grenades.
So basically there are a lot of vines holding this bowl up in the middle of the room.
I suppose there's another thing which you two could do. You could always, consider they're trying to come in that side, if you can chuck up the fog, you could always try and cut the vines which you're standing on.
But I'll
And
do
then
it
charge
maybe
over
in
this
last
side.
resort.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to get
agree
through
with
that
you
map.
as a last resort, otherwise, well, that's into death. We'll die with you. Come on, into the pit.
I'll try and
Yeah.
get you as much
In one
time as I
go.
can.
Yeah, at this point,
In one go, it's going to be difficult.
Use Bardic Inspiration on
On who?
Theodas.
Theodas.
Yeah, but...
It is Theodas's turn.
I take my short bow and I'm going to shoot through the vines.
Shooter!
Am I have advantage this time?
No.
No.
But you
had
can
better
roll an
not
additional
hit
1d6.
The vines. Do not cut them a path open. Yay!
Not that you need to, because you've hit.
Oh, wow. I'm proud of you.
Like, I really take my time to aim, shoot. I'm going to shoot this guy.
Roll the damage.
Damage 7.
Twang.
He falls to the ground with an arrow betwixt his eyes.
Yeah.
The universe slowly starts to unravel as it realizes that Theodas has managed to successfully shoot something with a short bow.
Next up is the goblins' turn, and they all...
My turn, or
It is, apparently. Actually, I think you're 5. I don't see why you're there.
They're coming closer,
I
guys.
think it's all mixed up.
It's
So,
good.
John, is it my turn?
It is the goblins' turn first.
Goblin's turn.
They're all
There
just
we go.
moving closer, one
They
by
are
one.
really close now.
You're getting very close!
I don't like it. Ah, no. It's like I lost a lot.
I like that.
Oh my
Daka,
God.
daka, daka.
The scuffles.
Muhammad, you know.
The scuffles.
Really, if we had a grenade right now, it would be a fucking festival.
Now it is Romad's go.
Alright. I'm gonna try using an blast. And it can go up to 2 blasts, I think, if you're up to level on the thingy. Doink. If I remember correctly. Let me read this. Spells curse reach higher level. 2 beams at ours. Okay, never mind. Fucking hell. Never mind. Cool.
Daka, 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 daka.
I'm gonna find it on this guy.
Because I don't like his face.
It's just 2. Just 2.
You just
You bitch.
blast a bolt of green energy through the vines and slam into him, and he kind of shrugs it off.
God damn it!
Slap.
God damn it.
Riodan.
Okay. I am going to hit the vines with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I hope that works.
Is that successful?
You just kind of bounce off the vines.
So I didn't do anything.
You didn't actually do any damage.
You managed to. You're the curse of Theodas.
I'm going to use the
Passed on to you and your
key
quarter
point
staff.
here. I'm going to use the key point so I can have another crack.
Okay.
Well, not 2 cracks actually, but still. Okay, here we go.
That's it.
Better.
That's better.
And then again.
Yep. And you've made a hole big enough for you to get through.
Is it big enough for everyone to get through or just me?
It's big enough for a medium-sized creature to push through.
Which
Yeah,
pretty much
Torin
all of us.
won't go there.
Troy won't be able to
Okay,
do it with romance.
I'm big, but I'm still classed as medium.
Okay, so we still need to keep this open, but some of us can start to get through.
Okay.
So
So get your ass over here.
So on Tammy's turn, Tammy's going to dart through the gap.
Get to the chopper!
I was just saying that. Hold on. At the end of my turn, I'm just going to go through to the other side, not running away from it, so that I can still try and beat it open if necessary.
Okay.
Do it!
Torin.
Torin, I'm going to remain this side to keep it open and obviously cover anyone getting through.
Echo
And
will head
Keep
through.
cutting at it just in case then.
I just
Quill will head through.
while my turn is, I'm going to be like calling out to Theodas and Romad, get moving!
Are we okay?
Philippe.
Yes. So
Come through.
let's see. So yeah. After that, I'm just checking the turn. Okay. Okay. So I get to the hole and try to widen it.
It's wide enough.
Yeah, but I mean for a bigger companion. I don't know if Torin can fit.
Everybody
can
can fit through.
He can fit.
They can fit through, so come
Okay.
through.
Get your ass in there.
So
It's
I
not
go to the
believe
other
I
side.
can get through.
Just come through. That's it. Do exactly what I'm doing. Just stand the other side so we can open it up again.
Theodas.
Actually, we could ambush them.
How
Since it's just a hole.
how much are they already through that?
Quill, Tammy, Echo are already through.
No, I meant the goblins. They've not
actually made a gap yet.
Okay, I'm going to buy us some more time and call on an infestation there. So basically, I make bees, flies, everything that's dirty appear on them and buzz around them.
We're covered in bees.
Do you like have a bomb of bees? Like it's literally just a jar of bees and.
And is that a full action?
I believe it would be an action.
Okay.
One moment. Oh God.
Oh,
What did it do?
God.
I'm going to roll for all of them at once.
Because we demand you roll for each of them individually, John.
We're
No.
like past it up. We're like getting on to 11 o'clock at night.
I just imagine he kills them all. What?
Let's hope.
Come on.
No, it doesn't kill anyone. Oh God.
Can you roll me a d6, please?
Sure.
Don't do one.
Uh-huh. This is worrying.
Yep. I don't know what I did, guys. What the fuck is going on?
Like all shift simultaneously, slightly.
Shifted over.
They all
Are you
start
doing-
to run away in a random direction.
Ooh.
Let's capture one.
Okay, we got time now.
And that is, yeah, it's one action to cast it, so you still do have a move action on your turn.
All right, I start
Get out
moving
here.
to the gap.
Which is over
Means I
here.
can go all the way down here, but not anymore.
The gap is over here, though, Theodus.
I know, but can I actually cross there?
Yeah, this is the bowl
cross.
in the middle.
Okay, I can cross then.
You could have
Fine.
just swam through that, man.
Yeah, that makes me arrive there. Yep.
You're in the
Seraphine,
water.
I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm just gonna go through.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
Jinx it.
and do you just run, or...
I stay nearby, but I make sure I get through.
Okay. So the goblins go, and they all kind of continue swatting at flies and bugs and insects and things. Romad.
Well, the thing is, I know what's going on. I saw Theodas did. I smirk, like, that's cool. And why is that? That's a lot of doing that. And then I literally, can I get past that? Can I do that? Oh, hang on, I'm not even. Can I get to that bit? Like this?
Yeah. You can
Right,
take your action as a dash to move twice your movement.
Alright, I'm literally gonna swim through the bowl and then get onto the other side. And then I'm like, Theodas, hurry the hell up. And then
Continue on.
I get out. Actually, no, hang on. Can I make an action to actually drag him out?
No.
Okay then. I'll wait for him.
Back you
Hurry
go.
up. I'll wait around here.
Riordan.
How is the hole holding up?
Between you, Philippe, and Torin beating it back continuously, it stayed open.
Okay, in which case I still stay exactly where I am, just maintaining that till they get out.
Torin.
technically I want to hold until everyone's through and be.
Just go through.
Theodis is basically swimming right now. There's no time for swimming.
Philippe.
Go through.
Yes. Let's see. Alright, they're still running. I'm still gonna give the whole one last hit just to be to
As you go
assure.
through, smack it.
Yeah. Eat my hacks.
Theodos.
There we go.
In order to go faster, I'm going to transform into a cat and dash.
I'm so tempted to make a very rude joke right now, but I'm gonna hold.
You just basically see me transform into a cat.
Oh,
Can he like fly into like romance?
And you completely hear like
Does the cat being a romance face or something? I need to see that.
The cat pretty much catches up with Seraphine.
No.
Just like crouch down and like give it a couple pets.
And Seraphine, it's your turn.
Is there much I can do?
You spend your entire turn petting the cat.
Pet the cat, run off into the forest.
I'll just spend my turn petting the cat.
Yeah.
Romance.
into this head. You know we're in danger, right?
Oh, bye. I'm gonna go, and I'm also gonna pet the cat as well.
Riordan.
hi. Knowing that it's open good enough, come over and pet the cat.
Torin.
I back my way through, and
We just see Theodos
is it
getting
looking
more annoyed
like,
that
is it looking like it's trying to close itself already, or
It is starting to try to reform. It takes a while.
If I were to try and grab both sides of where we have cut through and try to like pull them together to like, close it.
You're not a plant surgeon.
You could probably like cover it up with the plants.
Yeah, that's what it's like if I just try and expedite it as best I can.
Make me a strength check.
Okay.
John?
Can I do it too?
22. No, that's a save. Well, it would be the same thing anyway, I think.
Yeah, you just rip the plants together. And you run off into the forest together.
And we run off.
Yes.
Petting the cat as you go.
I do not pet the cat. I run off.
Yes, cat.
I do not pet the cat because I think that would be demeaning towards the
cat.
The poor elf.
Right.
And
So
it
we're
is
all-
at this incredibly late point in the evening I'm going to call a close to this session. You're fleeing from the well.
As we run off into the forest.
You're fleeing at full speed from the well, and we will be back to this in a fortnight's time. Next week, on Friday, this coming week, myself and Jeff, along with hopefully my brother and James from Luke and James Play, will be playing Arkham Horror on Tabletop Simulator. So tune in for that.
Very
And then
interesting.
on next Sunday, tune in as we return to the Storm King's Thunder group after the emotional revelations of the previous week. They continue their quest on the airship.
Birthday cards.
The emotional outbursts of last week that caused Scar and Maddie to burst into tears.
That's a true story. I actually cried last week because of that fucking emotional scene.
Well,
What happened? I don't know what happened. What?
swear to God.
Oh my God.
I'm going to roll the credits. I'm going to say farewell. Thank you to everybody joining us. Thank you to everybody in the chat for joining us. If you're new
Yay.
here and haven't done
Yeah.
so already, please do hit the follow button. It will let you know when we go live.
Please join the Romad X Theatre Fan Fiction Club
Yeah.
and support the ship.
I want artworks of
demand-
Romad riding the bear.
I demand artwork. I demand fan fiction.
I don't want everything.
I want everything.
So for now, guys, farewell, and I will see you in the week. Bye.
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 Oh, sir.